Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the channel. This is your one and only Step Bro, coming to you with a new review, the SU-130PM, and why I think this vehicle is better than the Skorpion G. It is currently in store for 13,500 gold in a bundle with the LT432, or you can get the vehicle by itself for 8,500 gold. Although, the bundle obviously comes with the vehicle fully equipped, comes with a legendary camo. I don't think this 13,500 gold bundle is worth it. I would rather get the 8,500 gold bundle. Hopefully, it could be cheaper, but it is pretty good. I would suggest you buy the 8,500 gold bundle by itself. And in this video, we are going to discuss why I think the SU is a better vehicle than Scorpion G. First and foremost, we're going to go with the armor. Has a troll upper plate, and like a grill, or a waffle, you can pretty much swat HE shells with your gun. Not that you couldn't do it with the Scorpion G. We're gonna take a quick look at the SU-130PM stats. So we're gonna compare the SU-130PM right now. HP 1100, 245 penetration on your AP, 318 with your heat, 65 with your HE. 2665 DPM, slightly lower than the Scorpion G, as you will see in a bit. 10-second reload. Cam rating's pretty nice. It is not Borsig level, which is 79, but it is still pretty high. 460 alpha on your AP shells and 600 on your HE. Power to weight 22.9. Top speed 50. This is the equipment I run. You feel free to pause the video if you need to look at it. And here we're going to take a look at the Scorpion G. Pretty much the same values, slightly higher DPM, 9.6 second reload, 2800 DPM, 246 pen on your AP, 311 on your APCR, your Premo, 65 also saw on your HE shells, should be the same damage, everything should be the same. However, camera is a bit lower, top speed's a bit higher at 55. Power weight, it is a lot lower. Now, for the speed test, you will see how the higher power to weight ratio of the SU-130PM makes it zoom in pretty fast. The Scorpion G does have the higher top speed, but on average, I would say the SU would pretty much, give the Scorpion G a run for its money. They're both pretty fast still. They're both armorless TDs, so they're pretty fast. Although the Scorpion G will still beat the SU just because of outright top speed. Although from this speed test, you'll see, the Scorpion leads by only 34 seconds. Now, this is where we have discussed the important part. The SU-130PM has really good camera rating. Might not be Borsig levels, slightly less, but look at this. This is shooting at an E75 from a distance of 250 meters. So we're going to do the same thing for Scorpion, but right now, look at the SU. It is not spotted. Firing at an E75 from that distance. 250 meters behind a bush. Obviously, you get the bush extra camo from the bush. And you can see when loading heat, it does go through the cheeks, the side cheeks of the side face of the E75. Right? The penetration is pretty good. It does have heat, 300 millimeters of heat pen. And the best thing is, it is not spotted. Meanwhile, we're going to take over a look at the Scorpion G. Same spot. Slightly less. Only like 6 less after firing. But the vehicle gets spotted. As you will see. See? You get spotted. Which is not really good for the vehicle. Other than that, this is your AP rounds. You can still shoot the hatch. Don't think the gun is inaccurate. That's just me not really aiming in properly. And of course, RNG. I would say the Scorpion G is more accurate than the SU. From real actual practice, like shooting on the move. Things like gun dispersion on the move and turret traverse. I would just say, that is what you're looking at against an E75 from that distance. So don't worry about the missed shots or the bounces. That's nothing really have to do with the vehicle. It's more just me. Now we've come to the portion of the video where it's the armor test. We're looking at both the Scorpion G and the SU-130PM with a T-32. The ammo values are posted on the screen. Just scroll back and you can see it. HE pen 53, and you can see the Skorpion G has a bit of a yellowish tint on the front, but don't let that fool you. You will actually get pen, even if it seems yellow. With the SU-130, it will actually not pen the upper plate. And this is our favorite test. This is the ISU-152, the BISU. Yeah, looking at the Skorpion G, there's literally nothing to bounce, even with HE. 90mm HE pen, it's going to go through. AP, obviously, it's going to go through. It's just to show that, just don't try to get HE. Both vehicles are susceptible to HE. Now, this is the SU-130PM, again, with an ISU. AP shells, you're not going to bounce anything. Unless you get a lucky hit on your gun, yeah, you can get a bounce. HE, not really going to bounce anything. You can get lucky if you angle it a bit. You might get a troll bounce on the upper plate. See? It's yellow. But if you get hit in the face, you're probably going to die. It's still not a guarantee that you are safe. So try not to be in the open when you try to get shots. Now, there's a T-44. It's 3 different vehicles. Slightly lower AP pen, slightly lower HE. As we were saying earlier with the T-32, AP, easy peasy, right? You're going to cut through a Skorpion G. Once you switch over to HE, which we will be in a few seconds. That's APCR, sorry. Now that's HE. That's APCR. Again, that's weird. So APCR will cut through the Skorpion G, no problem. But HE, look at this. It still goes through. It might seem yellow, but you can actually already overmatch the Skorpion G's upper plate. So be aware. Not every vehicle will actually go through, but there's enough splash damage to actually cut through the vehicle anyway. Meanwhile, let's take a look at the, there you go, the SU-130PM. T-44, not running calibrated shells, same vehicle. AP, the upper plate is red, and you will actually bounce shots. HE, the upper plate again, is yellow. That means it's not going to give you a full penetration. And this is one of the reasons why I think the SU-130PM is better. Or the major reason why I think it's better than the Skorpion G. It might not have a fully traversable turret, if I didn't discuss it earlier. So the SU's turret only goes 70 degrees on both sides. The Skorpion G goes around completely 180 degrees, 360 degrees. But the troll armor can save you in games. You're moving in the open, you're trying to poke out and side scraping. You can get those bounces on an SU, which you will probably never get on a Skorpion G. Although most people will just probably aim for your face and will pen you anyway. See, you can generate bounces. That's AP on the upper plate of the SU. And HE, no penetration. Easy peasy. Not only do you have better camo rating, you have this troll upper plate. That can work for you. Now, gameplay, we're not going to go for a full game. Obviously, we're going to cut it down. I just want to show that people, like, at the start of the game, normally what you should do, or you should be doing on an SU-130PM, you are trying to get early shots on the enemy. Like in this map, Naval Frontier, we want to try and get early shots without getting spotted. So we will try to get the bush, stay behind the bush. Now, side strip in a bit of an angle. And see, you can get those troll bounces on your upper plate, even against a WARZ-112, a Celestial. And one thing I do suggest is pre-aiming. Whether you're using the Skorpion G or the SU, you'd better be off pre-aiming. And if you don't have shots anymore, right? Don't just stay in one position. Do what I'm doing, reposition. Because if you stay in one position and the enemy team flanks your spawn, you will get clapped. There's just no way about it. You're gonna get clapped. So what you should do is move off to a different position, right? Try to get shots at the enemy from different angles, but don't just camp and stay in one spot and expect the team, to protect you forever. If your team is moving up and you feel it's not safe anymore, you're too far behind, move up with your team. you should be a second line vehicle in the middle of the game. Remember, pre-aiming your shots and make sure for both the Skorpion G and the SU, maybe more for the SU, before you poke out and shoot, you have to understand how much distance you have from where you poke out and shoot and are shooting people, and if you can actually pull back into cover. Because you both have no armor, and if you get shot, you will cry. So you rather be safe, fully aim your shots. Yeah, pre-aim, and then after you shoot, you pull back into cover and make sure you have enough time to, get into cover. Now, this thing, we are behind a bush. Well, not really. But our camera rating is preventing the IS, which is really bad spotting radius, from spotting us. And the only reason we're spotted now is after we shot, our camera rating goes down, so the comet is able to spot us. But if not, if I stayed in that spot, IS would have never spotted us. On a Skorpion G, the story might be a bit different. We might be spotted because how big the Skorpion G is, and the SU is a bit lower to the ground, and obviously a better camera rating. And look at this, speed up the hill. Chimera is trying to climb up. You're still faster. You will beat people. It's pretty fast. So, anyway, guys, pretty short video. Hope you enjoyed it. Press the like and subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace out.